Hi, welcome to Business Growth Central, where it's the week after the week before. Because last week we had the very first virtual Getting and Keeping Customers convention. And on the middle day in late morning, I ran a session about stopping the bleeding, handling your current lead flow better with more efficient follow-up, for instance, more diligent nurturing of relationships, and answering the phone. Yeah, that's like a really important one. And what we did ahead of the convention, we picked 200 businesses of the almost 2,000 that had bought tickets for the event, and we rang them up and we made all these calls during the working day. In fact, they were all made between 10 in the morning and 4 in the afternoon. You need to remember that's really important. So to all intents and purposes, as far as the business was concerned, that phone call that was coming in was a new prospect, a new lead, a potential new customer. And we recorded what happened when the calls were answered. Now, in fairness, a good number, in fact, in truth, the majority of the calls were answered really, really well. But a significant minority, well, they were handled appallingly. I mean, really badly. Just have a listen to some of these. Yep. Oh dear. Oh gosh. Answer at some point, I'm sure. Please.
If you'd like to receive a brochure about the services we offer, please leave your name and address, and your age and marital status, a telephone number, and how you heard about us. If you're on email, and you could leave your email address as well, that would be wonderful. We'll then put a brochure in the post to you. We'll look forward to talking to you soon, either way. Many thanks. Goodbye.
Thank you for calling. We are now closed. Our normal opening hours are 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. Please call again during these hours.
You're through. I'm not able to take your call, and I won't be able to pick your message up, so please don't leave one. Please redial 0121. Thank you.
Don't give me a message like that. It says you've got no interest in the customer. In truth, just think about it from a customer perspective. Call number 5.
Thank you for calling. We are currently closed. To repeat this menu, press the hash key. Thank you for calling. We are currently closed. To repeat this menu, press the hash key.
Let's have a look at call number 6.
Hello, and thank you for calling. Our opening hours are 9-5, Monday to Friday. There is no one available to take your call at the moment. Please leave your name and number, and someone will contact you in due course.
Call number 7.
Hello, you've reached. Sit tight for a moment and I'll get your call answered for you.
Nice.
Just to let you know, calls are recorded for monitoring and training purposes.
Okay. We can live with that. So far, so good.
Sorry your call can't be answered just at the moment. Leave your name and message after the tone and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Thanks.
That's like the worst scenario now. So because you kept me waiting, still can't deal with you. No, we're not going to talk to you. And I got quite irate last week because I do care about this, and I know there's so many people in business. They put so much effort and so much money into improving their marketing, when actually they're then just pissing it away by failing to answer the calls in anything like an effective manner. Then during the event last week, at this point, we had a little bit of a technical problem. I want to try and get these to work because they're really quite important. Let's try this one. Nothing coming through. And for some reason, we lost the audio of the recordings of the calls. Oh, that's devastatingly disappointing. But don't worry. I've got the other half coming up now. And the reason I'm doing it on this episode is because, oh my God, it's like the biggest single request we've had since last week. I mean, literally hundreds of you have messaged in saying,
what were the other 15 calls, Nigel?
And I'm not sure whether this is so you can kind of enjoy the kind of humiliation and discomfort of some of your colleagues, or whether genuinely it's like people like to watch all the like bad shit that happens, because some of these are truly horrendous. This next one I'm going to play to, which we didn't get to last week, but I'll play you now. This is genuinely how it sounds, and we rang the number 3 times to make sure.
I mean, we were not ringing Walt Disney World.
Okay, this was not the bloody chipmunks or Mickey Mouse answering the phone. The business owner is probably just blissfully ignorant of what's going on. Now, how do you know it's not you? I mean, make a little call now to your answering machine and see what it sounds like. But anyway, what are you doing? Playing an answering machine to potential new customers. This one happened quite a bit.
Hello, your call cannot be taken at the moment and you cannot leave a message, so please call later.
I mean, how about what that really could have said is, hello, f*** off. I mean, what are they playing at?
Welcome to the EE voicemail. I'm sorry, but the person you've called is not available.
There were several calls where their landlines had obviously been diverted to their mobiles, because I don't believe anybody watching this would willfully, consciously inflict that upon a potential new customer, yet that is what is happening.
Hello, sorry, we are currently unavailable.
Oh.
However, your call is very important to us.
No, it's not. If your call was important to you, then you'd answer it. I'm sorry, it's so upsetting. It's just so upsetting. Here's number 12. This is the call actually answered here.
Hello?
Yep, that's my girl trying to. Is anybody there? Is anybody there? Hello? Hello? No one's there. No one's there because they don't give a either. And these are people that, again, just to be clear, some of these people are long-term EC members. They'd all bought a ticket for the Getting and Keeping Customers Convention.
You have a trial account. You can remove this message at any time by upgrading to a full account. Press any key to execute your code.
I mean, you couldn't make it up, could you? This is not out of hours. This is not on the weekends. Between 10 and 4 on a working day, and people are getting that up.
The person you are calling is not accepting anonymous calls. Please redial without withholding your number.
What? I mean, again, what are you doing? Now, interestingly, that was a business whose customers are B2B, and it is perfectly normal for businesses, when you're dialing out of a phone system, that number is effectively an anonymous number. You know, I've been doing all sorts of stuff on Google and Facebook and sending emails, and I'm going to throw it all away with a response like that. And last but by no means least,
the person you've called isn't taking messages right now. Instead, why not send them a text?
Why not send them I mean, honestly, why would you do this? Why would you do this? So the purpose of this episode isn't to entertain you, although maybe, hopefully, it's perhaps done that, but that's not the purpose for it. The purpose is to make sure that when we do this again in the future, as we will surely do, when we compile our next Chamber of Horrors, please make sure that next time we do this, it can't happen if we ring your business. Sort your phone answering out. Any automated answer machine message is suboptimal. Just make sure that your calls get answered. Please, please.